this gentle beginner's Yin Yoga flow, you'll begin to work the spine and hips for more open flexibility and range of motion. We'll be holding each pose for about 2 minutes for this session. To begin, we'll take just a minute to relax and focus inward. Sit up with your spine straight and relax your body. Focus in on your breath and your energy as it flows in through the nose, down the front of your body, under the perineum, and up through the sacrum, and then up the spine to the top of the head. Watch it as it descends back down the front with the next incoming breath. Now for the first pose, which will be butterfly pose. Get into position, and the butterfly will help to stretch the lower back. You can sit on a cushion to elevate your hips if you like. This is especially good if you're just beginning. From a seated position, you want to bring your soles of the feet together and then slide them away from you, allowing your back to round, fold forward, lightly resting your hands on your feet or on the floor in front of you. And your head should hang down towards your heels. And don't pull or strain, just relax into it and let gravity do the work for you. And remember that Yin Yoga is about relaxing into each pose and holding it for longer periods of time. So don't strain or pull yourself into position. Just let your body relax and let gravity do the work for you here. So these asanas or positions will put healthy stress onto your joints, tendons, and ligaments to open your flexibility and increase the flow of energy or prana through your meridians. And they'll all help you to become better as a yoga practitioner in the end. And coming up, use your hands to gently push the floor away and slowly roll back up. So next we'll do the straddle pose. So from a sitting position, spread your legs apart until they won't go any further and fold forward, resting your weight into your hands with your arms locked straight, or rest your elbows onto a block or pillow. And first fold over the right leg to increase spinal and hamstring stretch. So the straddle opens the hips, the groin, and the back of the thighs. And again, you can sit on a cushion for this one. I prefer to. And especially if you're tight in these areas, you may feel a better stretch by elevating your hips. So just relax the muscles in your legs. You don't want to have any tension. It's the relaxation that will allow your body to open and stretch. And just breathe gently in and out through your nose. And gently come back up. And then switch sides, stretching over the left leg. And just stretch your arms out as far as they can go, but don't pull. So don't pull at the floor. Just let gravity put you in place. So just continue to relax and come back up. Now we're going to finish the straddle by going down the center. So keep your legs and your whole body relaxed and stretch yourself down the center. And as you get deeper into the stretch, feel free to reposition your hands if you need to get a deeper stretch. Now gently push yourself back up, and we're going to do a counter pose with some windshield wipers. So put your pillow aside if you have one. You can lay down and just swing your knees back and forth in a windshield wiper type of motion. Now we'll take just a minute to relax in the child's pose. So after all that hard stretching, just take a little break here. Let loose. You can have your arms out in front of you or keep them to your sides, pointing behind you if you like. Now make your way back up, and we're going to transition to the Sphinx pose. So you can do it from tabletop and drop yourself down and rest on your forearms. Keep your toes pointed back and not curled. And we'll stay here for about 2 minutes. And the Sphinx pose is a spinal compression at the Mingmen point, which is between the L2 and the L3 vertebrae. So the Sphinx pose can feel like it takes some arm strength to hold, and it does. So this is why we're keeping this position for a short amount of time. And we want to save some arm strength for the next pose, which will be seal pose. So just continue to hold. Almost there. Now bring your arms back and push yourself up, fully extending your arms and locking out your elbows for seal pose. Now you can have your fingers pointing forward in the direction you're looking, or you can have the fingers and hands pointing outward. And keep your shoulders rolled back as much as you can. So deepen the pose by fully straightening and locking the arms. And this continues the beneficial spinal compression on your lower back. And we'll hold this here for 1 minute total, as this is a beginner's Yin Yoga flow, so we want to keep it not too challenging. So come out of the seal pose and return to child's pose, where we'll hold for another minute. So we'll just use this time to relax and just deepen into the relaxation. Give yourself a break. And just continue to breathe slow and steady in and out through the nose throughout this yoga flow. And prepare and come back up. And we're going to go into the half shoelace pose now. So you can sit on a pillow or bolster for this position as well if you like, or just sit on the floor. And begin by sitting cross-legged, and then draw one foot under the opposite thigh and the other foot over towards the opposite hip. And we're going to keep one leg straight. So start with the right leg straight this time, and we'll hold it here for about 2 minutes. And try to keep both sit bones firmly on the ground throughout this pose. And the half shoelace is a great hip opener and decompression for the lower spine as you fold forward. So we're balancing out from the previous two poses, the Sphinx and the Seal. And remember to keep all of your muscles relaxed. You don't want to have tension in them. That will prevent the benefits of the stretch. And if you can rest your head on your knee, if that's more comfortable for you. Now slowly push yourself back up, and we're going to switch sides and extend the left leg out. So we'll do this side for another 2 minutes. Relax the body. Breathe slow and steady in and out through the nose. So we're almost complete with this one. And this is the end of the hard part on this flow, I would say. So you can look forward to a little more relaxation from this point on. Let's just continue, finish this half shoelace on the left side. And gently come back up. And then you can lay down on your back, and we're going to go into a pose called Happy Baby. So grab the outside of your feet and keep your elbows on the inside to push the legs outward. And this pose will help to open up your hips. And next, we'll move into reclining twists. So bring your knees back in towards your chest and open your arms to the sides like wings, and then drop the knees to the right side first. So doing these reclining twists, twisting at the end of the practice, helps to restore the equilibrium in your nervous system and to release tension in the spine. So we'll hold it here for about a minute and then transition over to the left side. So bring your knees back up and switch to the other side. And then come out of your twist, and we're going to finish up in Shavasana, also known as the dead posture. So just relax your whole body, keep your legs spread out, your hands out to your sides in a relaxed position with your palms face upward. You can close your eyes or leave them open, and just quiet your mind and try to maintain focus on your breath. Again, breathing in and out through the nose. And try to notice any differences in your body or in your mind between this point at the end of your practice and from when you began. And you can stay in Shavasana from this point as long as you prefer. And when you feel ready to come back up, you can finish your practice by sitting again, and you can use this time to focus on your energy flow throughout your body, and you should have a heightened sense of your energy after this Yin Yoga practice. So just focus on the energy as it flows through the vessels of your body. So that's the end of this practice, this beginner's Yin Yoga flow. I do hope that you enjoyed it and that it's of benefit to you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you again. I'll see you in the next video.